Here's a quick travel tip. If you're ever on a long flight, even if you're not vegetarian, vegan, or anything, order a specialty meal because one, it's more fresh because they make sure it's on the plane for you and they write your name on it.
Yeah.
And then two, they bring it to you like 20 minutes before anybody else.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Mismatched. We're in Australia.
Just jumping right into it. Here's the facts.
Yep, we're in Australia. We're in Sydney. It's raining outside. We brought the rain. We are God.
I know. The people we're living with are like, you brought this shitty weather with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, no big deal. We brought the rain.
But like, they like that. We need that.
Mm-hmm.
We need the rain.
Yeah,
really bad.
It's really dry here. Everything's kind of... I mean, it's not burnt in Sydney. It's just really dry and kind of a little bit dead.
Yeah, it's like it's like the desert a little bit, but it's cool. It's currently 7:38 a.m. So if we're talking kind of quiet, that's why, because we live with like 8 people, so we don't want to wake them up. And like most people, they wake up at like 9 a.m. But Kyle and I are psycho, and we wake up usually around 6:30 here. Which is just sleeping in for me. Like, I normally wake up at like 5.
It's also because we're a little jet lagged. Well, not jet lagged, but our schedules are just screwed up.
Yeah.
Because the first day we had to force ourselves to stay up. But like that enticed like going to bed at like 9.
Well, I mean, this is normal for me. I go to bed at 9 all the time. But it's weird for you.
Yeah, I like it.
I love going to bed at 9. It's honestly the best.
I had things to do at night. Like, we've been pretty chill nights so far, but if we had things to do, I could definitely stay up longer.
Nah, man. By 9 p.m., I'm, like, dead. Yesterday, at, like, 5 p.m., I was, like, falling asleep at the table. I don't know. Maybe I am still jet-lagged.
Yeah, I think you're jet-lagged. That's probably not normal.
I've never been jet-lagged before, so I don't know. Because when we went backpacking, I didn't really get jet-lagged.
What are you talking about? We slept for 5 hours when we
I know, but
Singapore.
I mean, like, remember, like, you were, like, kind of, like, sleepy throughout like a while, and then when we got back you were like, it took you a while to get used to. Like, normally I'm tired the first day and then I'm set.
Fair.
But it's like, what, the 3rd or 4th day and I'm still tired.
Yeah, it's because we've been walking around a lot too. Just kind of like exploring our little neighborhood.
Our hood.
Yeah. Were you sad saying goodbye to family?
I wasn't at the moment, but then once we got here I was sad.
Do you want to explain that a little bit more?
Like when we were like at the airport saying goodbye, I was like, yeah, bye, like whatever, I'm going to Australia. And then we like got here and got moved in and got settled, and I was like, oh, I kind of miss my mom. But every day it gets easier.
Do you want to tell them about like your yogurt when you cried and your yogurt
was
so
okay
good?
So I was having this day. Was that the first or second day? Second.
That was the first day.
Oh, that was the first day? Well, our first like actual day, not the day we arrived.
Anyways.
I was just like, I was really emotional, but like I was crying over everything. Like, I was FaceTiming my mom, and she was like, how are you? And I was like, oh, you know, I'm a little homesick, but I'm okay. And I was just start bawling, and she was like, are you sure you're okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then literally, like, I don't know what was going on with me, man. I think I was probably just, you know, homesick, but I also was like, my birth control was really messed up from the time change. And I was like, Mom, the coconut yogurt here, it's just so good. And I was just crying over everything. Like, I was like literally like eating breakfast, and I was like, oh my God, the food here is amazing. And I was just crying all the time, and I still cry all the time. I don't know, man. I'm just really emotional over here. Just weird because I don't have emotions, so
That's good.
Australia is changing me.
Bringing them out.
In a bad way. I don't want to cry all the time. But other than that, it was fine. I mean, I thought I was going to be sad at the airport, but I wasn't. I was just like, bye.
Yeah, it was like a happy sad. It was like, I'm excited to come, but like, I'll miss you guys. Did you say goodbye to any friends?
Not really.
No?
No, because I ended up like seeing them before, like a week in advance of us leaving, and then thinking we were going to like have another time to say goodbye, but none of our schedules worked out. So I never actually got to say goodbye to them. We just kind of like hung out and then assumed we would hang out again.
Oh, true.
And then we never did. So then it just was kind of like, all right, bye. I'm leaving.
No, the whole last week before we left, I was literally just spending time with friends the whole entire time. Like we went to that concert, and then I went over to some friend's house, and then we went away for a weekend to my friend's university, and yeah, I was pretty sad saying goodbye to them because I don't know, it's just the last like the Christmas break and this week has just been all friends.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I won't see them till like I get back.
I know, that was like me with spin. Spin's my best friend. So I was doing spin classes like every day, and literally in my last ride, like the day we were leaving, I was like, no. So I was really sad saying goodbye to spin. So I kind of relate to that.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like I was more sad like the days coming up to when we were leaving because I knew we were leaving. And the day we were leaving, I was just too excited to like get sad.
Yeah.
But like the days before, I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to Australia. So.
It's fun. We checked in. We were checking in our bags, and there was this girl and her mom like right beside us checking in, and the mom's like, oh, like she's going to Sydney, like talking to the clerk. And I was like, oh, really? So I like popped my head out when they weren't doing anything, and I was like, oh, you guys are going to Sydney? And mom was like, no, like just my daughter here. And I was like, oh yeah, for like school or whatever. And she's like, yeah, she goes to Western. She's exchanging at the University of Sydney, which is like, I don't know, 15 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh really? So we started like talking to her, but we finished first. So we're like, oh, we'll see you at the gate, I guess. And then we went to the gate, and she like sat down, like kind of far away from us. But then like 10 minutes later, she came by and like said hi and asked to watch her stuff.
Yeah, she was really cool. She was really nice. I mean, let's be real. The real reason Kyle wanted to say hi is because she was really cute.
Yeah, but she was also very nice.
She was so sweet, and now we have someone here. And I've been talking to her like every day.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants to come to where we are soon, so hopefully we can meet up with her.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that'll be good. First connection.
Yeah. Yeah, our first friend is Canadian.
I know.
Of course.
I was like, but what are the odds that the person next to us just happens to be? Because we were like early to the airport.
Yeah, we're pretty early too. But yeah, so our flights were Toronto to LA, then LA to Sydney. And so on our connecting flight in LA.
No, let's even like talk about the flight to LA. That felt so long to me.
Yeah, it was decent. I don't know.
I feel like 5-hour flights always feel so long. I don't know what it is. But like any 5-hour flight, it's like the worst time.
It's not a short flight, but it's not a long enough flight to get like settled in where everyone just chills and falls asleep and you get food and stuff.
Yeah, it's just like such a weird time.
But anyways, we get to LA and we get off at this random terminal. LA has like 8 terminals, I think.
Yeah, we were in Terminal 6.
And we had to get to according to the website, it was Terminal 3. So.
But there were no signs of any Terminal 3.
And then, so we had to find it. So I'm asking all these people, they're like, how do you get to Terminal 3? And they all give me like different directions. So we kind of just like, we'll follow one direction, find a new person, like follow the other directions, find a new person. And we finally get to like this main terminal. And we asked this guy working there, he's like, hey, where's Terminal 3? And we're in Terminal 4 right now. And he's like, oh, like you gotta go all the way down Terminal 4 and then you gotta catch a bus across the airport.
Taken.
And
like we did not have time. Like we had like an hour.
We had like, yeah, like our flight was boarding in probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, this might be close. And then we're like speed walking down this terminal. And we just like look to our left and it's like our flight. And I was like, okay. And like apparently like the LA website like lied to us. And there's also no like signs like the screens because we were never in our right terminal.
Yeah.
They only show you the flights that are in that terminal.
Which really isn't helpful if you're in a whole different terminal and you have no idea where you're going.
Yeah, so it was a mission. It probably took us like 45 minutes to find our terminal. Also,
like they wrote Terminal 3 and then all the signs were saying Terminal B. Mm-hmm. And we were like, what is going on? And I literally was like, we're missing our flight. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to have to call it Miles. We're going to have to stay at his place and try to go to Australia another day. But luckily, we just kind of turned to our left and there it was.
Yeah, it worked out. So then we had our second flight, which was 15 hours. And honestly, I slept for like 6 hours or something, which is pretty good for a flight.
Yeah. I like really timed it, but we basically tried to like beat the jet lag on the flight. So I just stayed up the entire first flight and then the first 4 hours of the second flight. So I basically pulled an all-nighter. I was so tired. And then I took that melatonin and anxiety pill together. Great combo if you want to go to bed. And then slept for like 6 hours. So I would sleep for the Australian time. And then, yeah, it was great.
Kind of just like watched some movies, listened to some music, walked around a bit, stretched the legs. Like, that's kind of it. But we ordered specific food. Here's a quick travel tip. If you're ever on a long flight, even if you're not vegetarian, vegan, or anything, order a specialty meal because one, it's more fresh because they make sure it's on the plane for you and they write your name on it.
Yeah.
And then two, they bring it to you like 20 minutes before anybody else.
Yeah. It's so nice. You get it like, because like when we didn't do that for our backpacking flight, and like just seeing the cart like down the aisle waiting for it to come to you and you're like starving is the worst. But when you get like this, when you get the specialty one, you feel so cool because they like specifically come to you before everyone else and everyone's staring at you being like, how the fuck are they getting their food right now? And yeah, it's great. But my stomach was not happy. Kyle was like passed out and I was dying. I don't know what. I don't even know if it was vegan or vegetarian, but it was just not settling with my stomach. I had such bad cramps and I was so nauseous. I was literally like that person like breathing in the freaking bag, and the person beside me was like terrified that I was gonna throw up. And I was just like looking over at Kyle and he was just peacefully sleeping and I was like, well shit, I'm dying. But you know, we made it through, and then like that lasted a few hours, and then once we had our second meal, for some reason it went away. Which doesn't really make sense.
That was the opposite. The first one was good, and the second one was a little uneasy, but I don't know. It was all good.
Yeah. At least there wasn't meat.
Yeah. And I slept a lot, and the movies were decent. I don't know. I think
our backpacking flight had better movies. Whatever airline that was, good movies.
Yeah, United. United has an awesome interface for their movies.
Virgin's okay. I mainly just watched things I already downloaded.
So then we arrived, and we had to go through Australian customs.
It is great.
It's a joke.
It is so good. I wish all customs was like Australian customs because it was so good.
All you do for Australian customs, at least being Canadian, is you scan your passport in this machine, and then they give you answer 3 questions, which is like, are you sick? Are you bringing like meat into the country? And then they give you a ticket, and you just put this ticket in this other machine. It takes a picture of you, and then the doors open, and you're into the country. It's
so chill. It literally took us like 5 minutes, and we were there, done, through. Like, how? And you literally, okay, it looks like when you want to check in and you just scan your passport, like those machines, it's basically one of those, and then it gives you a ticket, and then you go through another thing, kind of like a bus pass, or like if anyone's been on the metro in New York, and you just like scan it and the doors open. It's basically what it was, and you just walked in, and that was customs, and you're done. And there wasn't even a line for the scanning machine part. So I don't even know. Maybe we were just there at a good time or something. Not really though, because it was pretty busy. I don't know, man. It was we just really lucked out.
And then I guess the last thing was that you have to fill out your little form, and you literally just like hand it to this person, and they make sure. But since Kenz and I have the same last name, the guy thought we were married. So he's like, oh, like you and your wife have a really nice trip. And I was like, thanks, man. And we just left.
Kyle and I can't go anywhere with some kind of that we're together, anything. Even like
even here.
Yeah.
And I was like, you guys are brother and sister. You guys don't look the same. And
I know.
Like, yeah.
They were like, wait, so you sure you're related? And we're like, yeah, pretty sure. But yeah, it was great. Luckily, the owner of the house we're staying at picked us up from the airport, which was solid because then we didn't have to figure out how to get here. And our house is like, it's like at the end of a road, so it's not confusing, but it's like definitely would have taken us a minute to figure out which house it was. So that was nice that he picked us up. It was like the typical like airport thing. Like he actually came into the airport, which is nice. I feel like people don't do that anymore. Yeah. You usually just pull up and find them. So we were like, what car is yours? And we were like outside trying to find him. And he was like, no, I'm in the airport. And we were like, oh, what? So we walked back to the airport, and we were literally just like walking around trying to find this guy. And we were sending like pictures of ourselves to each other because like we don't actually know what each other looks like. And then we found him, and he was super cool. He was super nice.
He drove us around Sydney, like the southern half of Sydney.
Yeah,
toured us give us a little tour of the beaches and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, it was really nice of him. It took like an hour, so he really didn't have to do that, being that he's technically just our landlord. It doesn't even feel like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like our buddy.
Yeah, like it's like a family, so it doesn't feel like a renting situation. It's more just like you're staying here.
So it's us two. Well, right now the other kids might be going back to school later, but
because it's summer here.
it's us two, the two, a daughter, son, who are roughly our age. The daughter's
Best
friend is here, and then there's a 29-year-old chef from Britain, and then there's an 18-year-old waiter from France. So it's pretty much, and then the two parents right now. So it's the two parents, and then like, what is it, 5 people or 6 people that are under 30 years old.
Yeah. Like everyone's mainly our age, so it's literally like frat house.
Frat house is pretty fun.
It's so fun. Except like everyone is so productive and like, got lives here while we're like still getting accustomed. So I swear everyone's like, what are you guys doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? And we're like, we'll probably walk around and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. It's crazy.
Not everybody.
I swear people
Just the parents.
No, like all the people who live here are like in and out, in and out.
Yeah, we're in and out too, but we're like going to a workout class and getting our bank account set up.
True. But it's funny because, I don't know. I mean, I know that we like eat a lot and we like cook a lot, but like we're the only people in the kitchens, I swear.
Well, it's because our timing's off. Like we make breakfast at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we are just like early eaters. Like most people eat dinner like 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I eat like 6:30 personally.
Which is good, then you're not crowded.
Yeah. Then we get the kitchen to ourselves, and plus then like I just don't like eating late at night. Then I feel gross in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What have you noticed the difference between Sydney and Toronto?
Obviously how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. Like it's still like it's a city, but it's a lot different than like the cities we're used to.
In which way?
It's just like in Toronto, it's like business people in suits, like really busy walking around, big, huge, tall buildings, like gray. Mm-hmm. But here it's like, it's busy, but like no one's like really like in a rush. Like everyone's like taking their time walking. They're all in like shorts and t-shirts and like a lot of workout wear. People work out a lot here. And there's not really any tall buildings. It's all like small. Like I wouldn't even.
Okay, we haven't gone downtown though.
Yeah, we haven't been downtown. This is just.
I can tell you right now, there are tall buildings.
Well, where we are, they're not. But I don't know. It's just like I don't know.
I know a few. One, there's lots of trees.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's on the ocean, so like, you can really go from downtown to a huge beach in like 5 minutes, which is awesome. People here are super tall. Like I'm pretty much 5'11", and I'm like dwarfed here by like guys and girls.
Everyone here is stunning.
Yeah, and
stunning.
Super fit.
They're super okay. Everyone is like has 6 packs. They're super tan and blonde and stunning, and they're tall, and they're so nice. And I'm like, oh my god, walking around, I'm like, I'm literally like a weed in the beautiful garden. Like everyone is so pretty. Like every single person. I'm like, what the hell? What is this place? I feel like we just walked into a modeling agency. People obviously talk different too, which is funny. Like sometimes people will be like saying some things and I'll be like, what? Or even like we were talking about rent and I could not figure out what she was trying to explain.
I knew what she was trying to explain. I just didn't really know the term.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah.
What else? Food is fresher here.
Okay, yeah, like literally I bought, everyone knows Driscoll strawberries. Like it's just like the main brand people buy. I bought the exact same strawberries, same price as at home. And these strawberries here are so red and juicy, and they're like not like too big, too small. 'Cause sometimes like they're either tiny or they're like 3 strawberries combined into one. And like they're so good here. Like everything, like even their frozen vegetables. Like the same meals I make at home here are just so good. I don't know. Like food here is just good. And like their avocados, they just we put it in a container so it doesn't go brown. And like the mom who lives here was like, who did this? Kyle was like, oh, I did, so it stays fresh. And she was like, oh no, you don't have to do that. Now I don't really know what to do with the avocado. Like, do we leave it out? She put it in the fridge. Do we put it in the fridge? Like, I don't know.
And then lastly, they got big animals here.
Like bats.
Like, yeah, like bats, like, if you're watching, the size, probably like a foot, maybe bigger.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, our first day here, when we went to the beach at night just to see what it was like, and like, we kept like hearing like these noises, and we were like, wow, those are weird birds, like they're really loud. And we looked up, and I was like, wow, it's a really big bird. And I was like, that's not a bird, that's a freaking bat. And there's so many bats everywhere, which I'd never heard of.
I would say it's like the size of like a large seagull or something. Like
it's
a
like
small
a hawk.
Yeah.
Like, they're huge.
They're big. They're kind of scary. And then like, I haven't seen them, but apparently there are like big spiders here that are just crawling in the backyard apparently.
Yeah, I'm not excited to find those. Definitely don't want to.
I don't know. Yeah, so we have our bank account, we have our phone plan, just need jobs, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, we've just been walking around handing out resumes and applying online, and now we're just kind of waiting to hear from jobs, so hopefully we get one. And yeah, it's just...
It'll be chill.
Yeah, I think it's just because, I don't know, I feel like we've been here for a while, like a long time, but it's really only been a few days.
It's literally been like, 2 days, pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm like, why haven't we heard back yet? Like, this is crazy. But I realize, like, normally it takes like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
But I just keep my email notifications on, and hopefully someone's sliding in, being like, you can work here? And I'm like, please, but pay me the normal minimum wage.
So we're gonna experience Vegemite for the first time.
Oh.
We've heard that you only need a tiny bit,
And we
that's
put
why
a ton on.
that's why like foreign people always hate it, is because you spread it like peanut butter.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did.
We spread it like that, and then after we spread it, we were told that you don't need that much. So
yeah, like, if you're watching, this is way too much. You're supposed to put like no, I don't even know, like a quarter of a teaspoon, like, just like
you're supposed to sprinkle it on pretty much.
yeah, like, you're barely supposed to see that it's on the cracker or toast or whatever. And I just
It's also probably stale because we were meant to do this podcast last night and we got lazy.
yeah, I fell asleep. Oh god, okay, so basically we found out it's yeast and salt.
Yep.
That's what Vegemite is.
So cheers.
Yeast and salt.
Yeah.
I honestly don't mind it.
It's not that bad.
It's just really salty
Yeah, it's really salty.
because we put so much on.
It's so good.
I love it. Oh my god. Okay, honestly, it wouldn't be that bad if we didn't put that much on.
You know, it's just like, a little bit with like butter and stuff.
Because that much, it just tastes like you're having salt water. Like when you have a canker sore. Yeah, not the best that way. I'd probably recommend it a tiny bit, maybe on like toast or like something else with it. Like, I know they normally put like cheese and Vegemite on like toast or crackers, but we can't eat cheese. Or like the son puts butter in Vegemite, but like we can't have butter. I don't think I'll be eating it while I'm here.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad as everyone says it is.
Fair. Okay. We're also gonna play a little game. We have like 20 Australian slang words.
25 Australian slang. We have a list of them without the description of what it is, and then we have like the answers on another page. So we're just gonna say it, try to guess what it is, and then see if we're close to it at all. So the first one is Arvo.
Aardvark?
Like Arvo. Like maybe like
Okay, any day now. Holy crap.
I'm gonna say like an RV, like taking the Arvo.
Oh, an RV? That'd be a good one.
It's afternoon.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Do you want to take the boat out the Zarvo? Okay, whatever. Okay, the next one's Barbie.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Thinking of that one.
Obviously.
Yep.
Next is Bogan.
I feel like it's like bogus.
Like
Like
bogus?
it means like
I was gonna say like, I don't know why.
like whatever. Like it's kind of
Like it's Bogan.
it's bogus, you know?
Yeah. I don't know why. I was thinking like bocce ball.
Okay.
I was just like, let's play some Bogan.
What is it? A bogan is a redneck.
It's a
okay.
redneck, uncultured person.
A bogan.
Oh, that makes sense,
A bogus
yeah.
person. Yeah, on the right track.
Why do you keep thinking bogus, man? Bogus has nothing to do with Bogan.
Yeah.
I would just say...
A bogus person. It's like a redneck.
Sure.
Anyways. Bottle-o.
Bottle opener?
Yeah, or like, I would just like a beer.
Bottle shop,
It's a bottle
liquor
shop.
store.
Close.
I mean, at least we had, like, the right theme. Chokers.
Chokers or chalkers?
Oh, maybe chalkers.
What would a chalker be?
Helicopter? Oh, wait, that's not...
That's a
That's
chopper.
a chopper.
Honestly, I have no clue. A chalker. I'm gonna say like something that's like
I'm gonna say
bland.
some kind of food.
Food that tastes bland.
Very full.
Very full. Oh, we're on the right track for food.
Well, how would you use that in a sentence? So
A
chalker?
Yeah.
Esky?
Esky. Esky. How about like let's go?
Esky.
Esky. Hey, Esky. Let's go.
I'm gonna say like hurry up, maybe.
Okay, that's like the same thing as I said.
Sorry. Cooler.
A cooler.
Insulated food and drink. Oh yeah, but bring the esky.
Okay.
Oh god, fair dinkum.
It's a fair dinkum right there.
Maybe like solid point, like solid answer, or like makes sense.
Yeah, I'm thinking something along the lines of that.
True, real, genuine.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's pretty much right.
Yeah.
A grommet.
A grommet.
Wallace. Oh, it's a dog.
It's a dog?
I think it's a dog.
I was thinking like...
If I'm going for Wallace and Gromit.
True. I was going to say like a crumpet. I don't know why. It's a young surfer.
A young surfer. Okay, never mind.
Actually, I guess I can kind of understand that. Like, look at that grommet. A mozzie.
A mozzie? I think it's like it's some sort of person.
Yeah.
Like if you're a mozzie.
A poor person.
A mozzie? I'm going to say like a nice person. I don't know.
Oh, it's just a mosquito.
It's a mosquito. Okay. Never mind.
Pash.
Pash? I'm going to go with like you're a snobby rich person.
I'm going to say you're like hungry. I don't know. A long, passionate kiss. A pash rash is red, irritated skin as a result of heavily making out with someone.
With a beard.
A ripper.
Like
a huge wave.
Yeah. Or like going surfing.
Really great.
Really great.
We are so bad at this game. Okay, a roo is a kangaroo.
It's gotta be a kangaroo.
It's a kangaroo.
Ooh, baby kangaroo.
A root. Root beer?
I'm gonna go with like vegetables.
Sexual intercourse.
Oh, we should have known this. Our roommate was saying it yesterday.
Oh, true. Servo.
A root. A servo? I'm gonna go with like grabbing beers.
Grabbing beers. I'm gonna be like when a really hot waitress. She's such a servo. Oh, it's a gas station.
Gas station.
All right.
Oh, that was like a petrol station.
She'll be right. I'm gonna say like it'll be all right.
I say like it'll be okay. She'll be okay.
Everything will be all right. Wow.
That was kind of an easy one though.
Sicky.
She's a sickie.
Sicky.
It's either gonna be like she's awesome or she sucks.
I'm just gonna say like you're sick.
I'm gonna go with you suck.
Like someone who's sick.
You're
like ill.
Like legit.
Yeah. Oh, it's a sick day.
Sick day.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Being like, I'm on a sickie. Slab. A chunk?
Yeah, I was gonna say like a bit of something.
I think of like a slab of cheese. Nope, it's a 24 pack of beer. We're so bad. Okay, souk.
Sook. Souk.
Souk. Yeah, maybe it's like...
I have no clue what a souk would be.
I can't. I don't even know. A souk, to sulk.
So,
If someone calls you a souk, it's because they think you are whining. Oh.
so you're like a suck, I guess.
Guys, I've been such a souk. I cry all the time.
A stubby holder? I'm just gonna go with that.
Beer holder?
I'm gonna go with the cup holder. Or it could be like the insulated things you put your beer into.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Cozier cooler.
Yeah.
Nice. Sweet as. Someone who's like really hot.
Yeah, just like a genuine person.
Sweet, awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
It just means sweet.
Ta.
Ta? It's literally just T-A.
Ta.
Ta, dude.
Ta.
I'm gonna say like, okay.
I'm gonna say like kind of like
It's all ta.
like sweet or like sounds good. Like yeah, ta. It just means thank you.
No. Okay. Ta.
Ta. Togs.
Togs, like frogs
Togs.
with a T.
I'm gonna say going out to dinner.
Togs?
Yeah, just a guess. Just being like,
Yeah,
hey,
we want
you want a
togs?
togs tonight?
Fuck, I don't know. Togs? It's a weird ass word.
Swimsuit.
It's a swimsuit.
You're right.
Get my togs out. They're like trunks. I don't know.
A tradie.
A tradie?
Someone who...
You're just switching. It's a trade. I think it's just like, oh, we're gonna do a little tradey here. We're gonna switch some stuff.
Oh, it's gonna be like someone who wears used clothes. Because they tradie. A tradesman.
Oh.
Okay, so no. A you.
A young person.
Someone who's someone who's like stupid. Like you're such a you. Nope, it's just a utility vehicle or pickup truck. And last, I don't even know.
A winch?
Or wind. WHINGE. Someone who's really laid back and cool.
A winch?
Like someone who's like vibey. Like you're such a whinge.
Yeah, I have no clue.
The final one, guys. It means to whine.
Wine? Oh.
Why don't you just say, stop whining. Stop whinging.
You're a whinge. We got probably like
2.
2 out of 25.
We did not do well on that.
We'll do it again in like 3 months, and
See
hopefully
if
we'll get like half.
If we can get any of them. I've only heard like someone say one of them though. Like I haven't really heard any.
Yeah.
Like we've heard them. People say crikey.
Yeah, that's pretty
People
fun.
actually say that. It's
That's
crazy.
awesome.
Steve Irwin used to say that a lot.
Anyways, thanks for listening. We're in Australia now. We'll keep you updated. We'll talk about some more fun Australian things later.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a little short episode to start it off, and we'll probably record like when we're more awake too, because it's still pretty early in the morning, and hopefully we can figure out a setup that works. Because right now this is even more of a makeshift setup than what we have at home. But like we said, it's been raining a lot, so hopefully when it's nicer out, we can film outside and record outside. But we'll see.
Anyways, I'm Kyle. I'm 21.
I'm Kenz. I'm 19, but I look like I'm 41.